what's up? Welcome to my first LFR video. Now, if you're watching this video and you don't know what it's about, this is the time where you go on my channel link, you read all about it in the description. But I can tell you anyways. This channel is basically devoted to people who watch hockey, the NHL, people who are fans of the Toronto Maple Leafs, like myself, and people who have been disappointed in them, but they know that in almost 2 to 3 year time to come, the Leafs will be one of the top teams in the NHL. This channel especially, is what it's all about. I'm gonna be telling you what I personally feel about the Toronto Maple Leafs and how they're doing after each and every game, such as the one that happened yesterday. Now, the one that happened yesterday was a pretty bad loss for the Leafs. And not really did they do that good in the beginning of the season anyways. I mean, they only had one win. That was against Boston, 4-1, where Mitchell Marner did score his first goal. Now, the thing about that is the Leafs have always been doing well, but it's not really showing off. What they need is a little bit of luck, but they also need skill. As we know, so far, the Leafs' defense has always been terrible. Always. Offense, this season's been spectacular. Almost every game we're averaging about 3 goals. 3 goals a game. That's more than enough to win a hockey game. But if your defense isn't enough, you're never going to win. Such as the one that happened yesterday. It was all about defense and offense. The offense, you scored 3 goals. Tampa Bay scored 7. So you can sort of see that it was defense that really plays a really big role in a hockey game. Also, goaltending. The Leafs acquired a new goalie recently. Correction, 2 new goalies. They replaced both James Reimer and Jonathan Bernier. Both of which I think wasn't really a good decision. I mean, Reimer, no way. That was the worst decision ever that they ever made. Because he was a set goalie. He was doing so well for the Leafs, and he's traded. Wow. Jonathan Bernier, I have to argue that that was a pretty good trade. They got Frederik Andersen, who isn't really at his best right now, but he will as the games go by. Right? 7 goals let in for Andersen yesterday. Wasn't really the best game ever. It wasn't really the worst game ever either. Right? But some goalies have bad nights, some have really good nights. He had a really good one against Boston, where they won 4-1, even though Boston had a pretty good amount of chances. But people you gotta look out for this year, William Nylander and Austin Matthews. Everyone was talking about Austin Matthews since the Leafs chose him first overall. Everyone was talking about how well he would do with the Leafs, how well he would go along with the organization, how well he would go along with the coach, with the general manager, with the team, with the players. And Austin Matthews has done spectacular. 8 points in 5 games. Tell me if that's good or not. That is amazing. William Nylander, people were talking about him for the last 2 to 3 years. He didn't play in the NHL. Last year, 5 games. The year before that, 5 games. This year, season opener, he's in. So far, terrific. Absolutely amazing. 7 points in 5 games from Nylander. These two are set. Now, as for the game that's going on right now, is between the Leafs and the Panthers. And I believe the last time I checked, the Leafs tied the game. Now it's a game 1-1. Tyler Bozak tied it. And Tyler Bozak, in my opinion, he was really good. In his prime, he played with Kessel and Van Riemsdyk, which was a set line. It was a great line. I really liked that line. But now it's gone, right? What can you do? But, like, you have to... And as much as I've been talking about how bad the defense is for the Leafs, there are 2 defenders I want to point out have done very good. so far this year. Morgan Riley and Nikita Zaitsev both have done terrific. Morgan Riley, coming off a really good World Cup of Hockey, he did spectacular in the World Cup of Hockey, and now he's just looking to extend that. He's got, I don't know how many points, but he's done really good. Nikita Zaitsev, KHL top defenseman, nothing short of amazing. He's basically our sort of offensive defensive player, right? It's like some teams have that sort of player, right? So in Nashville, it used to be Weber, now it's like Subban. In Montreal, it used to be Subban, now it's Weber. But currently, like Ottawa, they got Carlson, right? And now they got Fanov joined by him. But yeah. So, you know what? It's gonna be all for this video, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it a lot, please subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time. Soon.